Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to my Syndicate hard difficulty CEO rank video walkthrough. This is Milestone 6 and this is Eurocorp. So it's been a while since we've been in the pearly tones of Syndicate, and this is going to be one of the exposition levels. And what I mean by this is we're going to be walking into the building of the place that we work. We're going to be introduced to the more cunning side of Brian Cox, and it's going to be purely storytelling. And anybody with a keen eye will actually recognise this area from a multiplayer map on one of the co-op stages. This is the one that's in the middle of the sea. I can't remember the name of it. Mozambique, I think it is, or something silly, even though that's not in the middle of the sea. What am I? No, it is. It's the sundial one, the one where the second level of the co-op. Sorry. This is the area where you have to take the AI and run back to the plane, the dropship, on those roofs with all the solar panels on it. No idea what level it is. I do apologise, people. It's a little bit early. I'm still got the fog of sleep in me. And I say early, it's actually nearly 3 in the afternoon, so that just goes to show what kind of schedule that I rock. But yeah, there is nothing difficult in this mission. You're just going to be learning, you know, some stuff about the characters, about the motivations and the integrity of this company. So I'm going to talk about some things that have been happening to me currently, because I seem to be on the shit end of the stick. So everybody says that things go in 3 when it comes to, you know, technology being a piece of shit. It always comes in 3. If something breaks, 2 more things will surely follow. And I've had problems with my Tritons that people have picked up on videos because the mic has not sounded great. And first I think it's to do with my laptop, a lot of it, but I'm also having a little niggle with the sound controller area of this headset. And what I mean by this is anybody that owns the AX720s will know that the audio mixer that's on the cable that enables you to change the volume and stuff, it's not quite far enough down the actual cable. So it kind of dangles a bit mid-drifty, and if you're like me, I'm like 6'2", 6'3", so I'm a pretty tall guy. So when I'm standing up with these bad boys on, it's falling about a little bit, and I think that the cable's been dislodged, just ever so slightly inside of it. So every so often the sound will go off in like one ear, or it'll go a bit weaker, and then all I have to do is slightly touch the cable, and it comes back on. The same thing that you can get with headphones and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's just, you know, going through a phase of being a little bit shitty, or if it's actually something that's going to keep getting worse. But it makes me wonder if I'm going to have to get in contact with the Triton, you know, help and support line or something to send them off, because this was not a cheap fucking headset. This is not like something that you go out and rebuy unless you're in the money. And right now, as a lot of people know, I'm pretty fucking skint, so I'm going to have to look into that. But that's not the only thing, because my Xbox is on the fritz, which everyone knows because I talk about it all the time. And it's got to the point now where it's literally taking 20 minutes to make a game fucking work. So I'm big time looking into buying a new Xbox, because it's the only thing I can do. And I've seen a couple of things on the internet, and the best deal I've seen so far, I think, is about 160 quid. Now, this is brand new, because I'm not too bothered about pre-owned shit. I'm a bit fussy when it comes to consoles. And I've been looking at it logically like this. The 4GB Xbox is about 140 quid on a lot of the sites I've been checking, because it's still ridiculously expensive for some reason. And that's with the 4GB hard drive. The 250GB hard drive that the one I'll be getting is, give or take, 50 or 60 quid on top of that. So that's immediately over 200 quid. And then you do get a pad. It's wireless, so, you know, you'll need batteries and shit, which I fucking hate. But the pads are like 30 quid because they're ridiculous these days, and it's a black one, so it's more expensive because it's fucking racist. And it all adds up to like not losing too much money, even though I'm having to rebuy a console I already own when I still have my N64 sat on the shelf, still fucking functioning, sat in like an inch thick layer of dust, but still bossing it out. So I'm a little bit pissed. But if that wasn't, you know, as bad as it gets, my wired pad, the pad that I rely on to play things with now because my other ones are so knackered, it's maybe a year old, and the analogs on it are still pretty damn good. They've not been worn off too much, they're not too stiff or too loose, they're just in that comfortable area. Well, this is a pad that will play regardless of anything. It doesn't need batteries, it doesn't need any incentive, it's just a fucking awesome piece of kit. But now, the batteries, or the cable, sorry, where the battery pack usually goes, is fucked up for some reason, and it's randomly disconnecting the pad. And if I move the pad too much while I'm playing, it disconnects it. So, like, If anybody's having the same luck as me in this month, please do tell me, because it feels a little bit fucking bullshitty. So not only is my console up the fritz, my pad is up the fritz, my headphones are on the fucking fritz. It's like, what next? Is my TV gonna go? It's like, what else can we tempt fate with? Am I gonna get like fucking temporal blindness? Just pure madness. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next actual level, and you take care now.